if you are new to my channel, I'm Kathy and I do food and product reviews, and today I have the Ninja Foodi Flip Toaster. It is a 2-in-1 toaster and compact oven. So yes, I've done a Ninja Foodi, I think it was the digital air fryer oven, which I still use today and I love, and the best feature of it is it flips up. So this is a toaster that you can flip down and it's a little oven. So I saw it and I was like, that's so cute. I need to review that. All right, so let's take a look at it. Okay, so here it is. It looks like a toaster, a wide mouth toaster. It's not wide mouth, it's wide slots, extra wide slot, I don't know. Anyway, here is your power. You turn it on, and when it's up like this, it works as a toaster. So you have the shades if you want it darker, it goes up to 7, down to 1. And then you have the bagel and the toast, so whichever one you want. But then, when you go to fold it down like this, when you fold it down like this, you can see that it's locked. So on the side is where the lever for the toaster. So when it says to lock, it means to push this down. And here is the bake pan that came with it. The only thing you had to do with this, you had to screw on the handle, and once you screw this on, it doesn't come off to bake. Here is the temperature. This goes up to 400. So, and that's bake, and then you have broil also. So put it back on bake, and then you can turn it down. And this, there's no preheating to it. Like if I were to start this now, it would say no pan. So you have to put the pan in for it to start running. So there's no preheating needed for this. So let me turn it off right now. And it came with this instruction guide, the do's and the don'ts. And then down here it said to scan for more instructions on how to use it. It did say on the box, see this, that there's a recipe guide. I did not get a recipe guide. I was hoping it would be when I scanned this, but it wasn't there either. So okay, so it seems pretty simple to use. I'm gonna start and with the toaster and see how that does. I'm gonna just toast some bread and a bagel and see how they do. Let's try just 2 pieces of bread. Turn it on. Toast. I'm gonna put it on 2. I don't like my toast too dark, so we'll try 2 and see how that does. And it's 1:45. All right, so I didn't see that pop up. So look at that. Oh, it's hot, but that looks pretty good. So if this is on 2, this seems pretty perfect to me. What is 7? Is 7 like burnt black charred toast? Like my smoke detector's gonna go off? Now I'm just curious to find out. And do you like toast that way? If you do, let me know. I don't know, that's weird. But yeah, so I'm just curious. I have to find out what does the 7 setting look like. So let's find out. All right, so just 1 piece of bread. All these crumbs. Turn it on. Oh, that's temperature. I always get confused. I always think toast should be up here and the oven should be down here, but it's the opposite. All right, so I'm gonna go up to 7. Let's see what happens. Oh, it's over here. So 3 minutes, we'll see. Okay, we still have 1:10, 9 to go. But do you see it smoking? That is like, who would eat toast like this? Oh my goodness. If you eat toast like this, tell me, and tell me why. I think they could have stopped at 4. Level 4 is high enough. Look at this. I'm gonna set off my smoke detector, seriously. Okay, I can't let this go. It will catch on fires. Can I let it go? I wanna see what happens, but I don't wanna catch on fire. Oh, it's smoking. Okay, I have to stop this. Oh, stop. can't pick this up because it's too hot. But seriously, why is there a 7 setting on here? Can somebody tell me that, please? Look at that. This is hot. Okay, who eats toast like this? Seriously, look at this. And so what, had 30 seconds to go? It was gonna catch on fire. Who? If you eat toast like this, I need to know, and I need to know why. I need to know, because no one needs, no. All right, so onto the bagel setting. All right, let's try a bagel. I'm trying a bagel because it's the wide mouth. I'm gonna see how it fits in here. All right, wide mouth, it's wide slot, sorry. All right, so I'm gonna put it in here, and then I'm gonna turn one way and one the other way. Let's see. All right, so it's on toast. I'm gonna switch it to bagel. All right, I'm curious about something. If I go back to toast, it's still on 7. It doesn't like go back to 1. So if someone else is using the toaster and they're a crazy person and like their toast burnt, I didn't say that. Just make sure you check it. Anyway, go back to bagel. And I'm gonna go bagel 2 is fine. So I'm gonna push it down. Okay, so that went off already and it has not been a full 2 minutes. So I'm not sure what happened there. It's a little toasted. I'm gonna set it on 1 and see what happens. Shade 1, let's see what, well, let me go to 3. And then I'm gonna, so 2 minutes, 20 seconds. And we'll see if it stops early or not. I didn't have a recording the first time, so we'll see. All right, so this is interesting to me. I don't know if you can see this. It's like these, okay. It's like those weren't on, but this side was on, the heating element. Okay, so maybe what's happening is because, yeah, it's just one side. So that makes sense now. I don't think I've ever had a toaster that had a bagel feature. So yeah, so I guess it just heats the one side. Like it would just toast the one side of your bagel. Like the open side of your bagel, if that makes sense. But yeah, see, that would make sense that only the one side of your bagel got toasted. Duh. Before we move on to the oven, I just want to know this does get hot like a toaster. It is warm. Like this would, I can't keep my hand on there. So, and before I put this, flip it down, I want to empty the crumb tray. I don't know if you can see in there all the crumbs. There's all the crumbs. And it's nice they come down, but it would be nice if this crumb tray came out. So I don't want to pick the whole toaster up and take it over to the trash. I guess I could, but like, do I just like, I swear all the toasters that I've had, crumb trays always come out. All right, good enough, good enough. Okay, so it passed the toast and bagel test. I know I'm gonna get some comments on the whole bagel feature, but I didn't know. I didn't realize it didn't heat both sides, but that makes total sense now. So if I'm not the only person who didn't realize that, please let me know. Please let me know. So for a toaster, I think it works great. It toasts the bread, it toasts the bagel, it's fine. I still don't understand number 7, but that's okay. So yes, it works great for a toaster, but I would never spend $99 on just a toaster. So yeah, that's what it costs. I got it at Walmart, $99. I've seen it in other places, Kohl's, $99. So yeah, so we'll see how the toaster oven does. So if it works well, then maybe it will justify the cost. So I'm gonna try a frozen pizza, cinnamon rolls, because it says it'll bake. So we'll see if it'll bake some cinnamon rolls. And I'm gonna try something in the broiler too. So let's see how it works. Okay, so let's move on to the oven. So like I said, when you use the oven, you have to lock this. So I turn it on right now. It says lock, so I'm gonna lock it. It goes to 350. All right, and here is the baking tray. Like I said, I thought it was gonna be a little bit bigger, and I almost thought like a Tostino's pizza would fit on here. Okay, well, let me measure it. Like 5 3/4 by 9 3/4. So it's not going to fit a lot on there. They say 16 nuggets. It probably would fit 16 nuggets. All right, just to show you size, this is like a French bread pizza that would fit on there fine. Here's the toastiness. I'll show you. Will not fit. It will not fit. So, I guess if you could cut it, if you wanted half, that would work. But this is just a little personal pizza. This is just one I got at Walmart. It says $3.75 for 22 to 24 minutes. It does claim it has this rapid oven technology, which bakes up to 35% faster. So I don't know. I'm gonna put it at 20 minutes, and maybe part of that faster cooking is that you don't have to preheat it. And I know preheating my oven would probably take at least 5 to 8 minutes. So yeah, so that cuts out sometimes. So anyway, I'm gonna try it for 20. I'm gonna put it in. When I put it in, it doesn't start yet. So time is at 15 minutes. I'm gonna go up to 20 minutes, and I'll check it after 20 minutes. And with this, you can open it and it will stop. So let me show you. So start. But when I pull it out, it stops baking. So, and then it starts back up. All right, 19 minutes. Yeah. All right, let's see how it looks. Oh yeah, probably could have gone a little less actually. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Let me put it on a plate. Let's see the bottom. Let's see. All right, not bad. All right, let's give it a try. I'll let it cool off first. I don't want to burn my mouth. So I think it baked it pretty well. I'll give it a try. It's not about the pizza, but just to see how well it's baked. I'll burn the roof of my mouth. Oh, it's good. I wouldn't know it was baked in a little oven. I feel like it's like an easy bake oven or something. But yeah, I give it a thumbs up for baking a mini pizza. Next, I want to try baking cinnamon rolls. Just, you know, the canned Pillsbury cinnamon rolls, and see how they do. I'm gonna have another bite of pizza first. I washed up the pan. It washes up very easily. Let's do that. But for these, I just put a piece of parchment paper down. All right, so this is just a small can of cinnamon rolls, just 5. $3.75. All right, $3.75. All right, and let me see the time. It says 13 to 17 minutes. I'm gonna go about 12 minutes. No, I'm gonna go 11 minutes. All right, then stop. All right. All right, it still has 2 minutes left, but I just checked on them and I think they are done. Ooh, they look pretty perfect to me. Not too done on the bottom. Nice. All right, so the cinnamon rolls were a success. See, the bottoms did not burn. Look perfect to me. And these, like I said, these did bake around 8-9 minutes. So that was a little faster. So I think it worked great. And you could probably bake cookies, like if you want to do, I don't know, wouldn't be too many, a couple. But you know, if it's just you and you just want a couple cookies, it could be easy. You won't have to worry about heating up the oven. You could just put them in here and they would be done in no time. All right. So I want to try the broiler now. I did mention on the box you could broil, like if you did nachos. To me, that wouldn't be a lot of nachos, but anyway, I was thinking of something I could broil. But I remember as a kid, I would take just butter bread and put cinnamon sugar on it and put it in the broiler, and it was so good. And I haven't done that in years, so I'm going to try it. This only goes up to 400 degrees. I think like a typical oven is 500. So we'll see how it does at 400 degrees. All right, so here's my, doesn't look like there's a lot of cinnamon in there, but there is. Broil And broil automatically goes to 400. You can't adjust the temperature on that. So it's 400. All right. And start. The only con I can see right now with this is I wish I had like a little window so I could see what was going on. It is nice you could pull it out and the time stops. But I would like to see what's going on. Let's take a peek. Butter's getting a little melty. All right, countdown, 3, 2, 1. I have a feeling it's not going to be ready. No, it's still very soft. All right, I'm going to put it a little bit longer. All right, so I might have let it go a little too long, but it still looks pretty good. The inside of it anyway. Not the outside, but the inside. Yum. And I just realized this is still on here. I never took it off. This is peeled. But this is a little warm. There. Okay, so as far as the broiler goes, I think it worked fine. You just have to watch the time, just kind of like you do with any broiler. I feel like I always want to burn things in the broiler, like the edge of the crust. But I want to try this. It's been so long since I've had this. And as a kid, I also just made toast and buttered it and put cinnamon and sugar on it, but I also made it this way too. Not as good as I remember, which I'm glad because I don't want to eat this. But I think it works pretty well. You can see it with the broilers just from the top, so you can see at the bottom. Kind of like a bagel. It just heats one side. So before I give you my 2 cents, in the beginning I mentioned that I also reviewed the Ninja Foodi digital air fryer oven, which, like I said, I still love. The only con I have with that is that it's hard to clean. And I've had a lot of comments on that video, the people that have it, and several people had said that's their main issue is the cleaning. I still love it. I still use it every day. I don't use it a lot for like cooking meals, but I do use it a lot for baking. If I do cinnamon rolls or cookies, biscuits, whatever, I do use it a lot for that. And it's great for over the summer, so you don't have to heat up your whole house. And it heats up a lot faster, it preheats a lot faster than my oven does. I'm almost done baking whatever I need to bake before my oven is preheated. So yes, I still love it. I just want to show you a comparison because maybe you thought that that was too big, so maybe this toaster, flip toaster, will be better for you. So I'll link my review to this down below if you want to check it out. And right now, I think I paid $1.99. That was almost a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. You can get it for $1.69 right now at Walmart, and also Kohl's maybe also. But Ninja also has a new model out, which is a little bit bigger. It still flips up, but it is, I think, a little taller. So you can get, because that's another complaint people have, that it wasn't tall enough if you wanted to bake certain things. It was harder to bake, so I think they did address that issue and made it a little bit bigger. It's now a 13-in-1. It ranges from like $239 to $279. All right, so the Ninja Foodi Flip Toaster. I think it worked great. Probably my only con was the crumb tray. I don't like that it didn't pull out all the way. Not a big deal, but it would be nice if it pulled all the way out. I don't know if I baked something in there where it had any grease in it, if it would like pop up and then it would be difficult to clean. I think that would be an issue, so I would probably limit it, because it did say you could like cook chicken, like a chicken breast or something, but I wouldn't do like bacon, because that would just make a mess, and this would be much harder to clean than the digital air fryer oven. So it depends on what you need it for. You know, if you have a small space for an individual, or if you just have like a camper or something you want to take it camping with you, that would be great. So you can get a toaster oven for cheaper than $100. But I love the fact that it flips up, and it is more of a traditional toaster also, so I do love that. And I think it's small, because I did have a toaster oven before, and the toaster oven was bigger than this, and I know they come in different sizes, but I love the flip. I love the flip feature. I don't know. I think it's so cool. I don't know. I'm a weirdo. I don't know. But I love that I can just tilt it up because I love to get it out of the way. Because that was my one big pet peeve about having the toaster oven. The one I had before is that it took up too much counter space and I didn't like that. So, love the flip. Have everything flip up. Love it. So if you have the Ninja Foodi Flip Toaster, let me know what you think about it in the comments below. All right, that brings me to the joke of the day. Halloween's done. Time for Thanksgiving. So I have a Thanksgiving joke for you today. What do you call a turkey the day after Thanksgiving? This joke sounds familiar, so I might have used it. I might have used it last year, but I can't remember. Anyway, let me know your answer in the comments below, and I will post the answer on my social media stories. So I appreciate you watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye.